9. Check the radio, pit crew is far from slow. The lights no longer yellow. Ready, steady, go. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 In love with the ride. Burning rubber smells real nice. Fuel it up once or twice. Come on, fast is the way to drive. Crowds all on their feet, not one bothered by the heat. Imagine them in the driver's seat. Checkered flag would be sweet. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. Crank it up.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here live onto the show here as we're getting ready to go action-packed day here at USA International. Two big main races coming at you today as we're going to start it off with the Pit Stall Monday Night Series. Goat Racing League to follow right here on PTM Race TV. Hello everyone, welcome back to the show as always. Get ready for the action to start up ahead. Take a look at your starting lineup here in this one as the number 08 Ryan Kinston is qualified on the first spot. The outside, the number 5 is the Throttle, Chantel Bottle. Row number 2, the 84, it's the Matthew Hofford. And the outside of him in the 76 is Mike Rideout. Row 3 in the 18 is Robert Smith. The outside in the 14 is the Crusader, Christian Shriver. Row number 4 in the 4, Joker Joe Nudelman. The outside, the 61 is Chris Schuessler. Row 5 in the 95, that will be Robert Warrens. The outside in the 90, it is Dennis Warrens. Our final seed today is the 88 of Michael Pratt. So that is your seated lineup here today, race fans. We get them lined up through the track and set them on down. They're preparing up for battle here as they get ready to swing them on down and throw them onto the show. Coming back around right off from turn number 3 to turn number 4 this time on by, ladies and gentlemen. Here we line them down to the green, looking for the chute. And to start this one up, green is out here in USA. Lakeland, Florida having a little bit of a showcase here out of the gate here as Kinston right out. Take it to the early advantage. Pop on the outside there, right out the corner end, right out. Dealing with Hopper there on the bottom lane as Robert turns his way back into position here. Robert Smith, the Mountain Red Machine, trying to get something going too. As he kind of continues his way through the field and down through the track. Service solid so far. Trouble there, a little more trouble out the back half there. Unfortunately, Nudelman has crashed up in between a collision course there out for turn number 4. Neither driver expecting that one to kind of come up and hit him in the butt there, but unfortunately that is how that one takes it down the round. Taking a look at it here, see what happened. Looks like Nudelman got a little too quick there on to Smith, and looks like Robert Warrens getting tagged in there, and Cottle also taking some damage. On the front of the nose there, unfortunately, and that one certainly seems to have done her in a bit. We'll take a look at the onboard camera here on the 5. All that kind of sitting right in between those two. Just kind of lifted up in that rear end, that's all she took. And then all of a sudden it's going to be a complete 180 around and take them on down. Nasty little wreck there, unfortunately, but all drivers are okay at least, so that is the good news here. So as we get them squared back up in through turn number 2 to the back straightaway here, the drivers are preparing up again. Flip off that yellow light here in just a moment. Back to the green flag line. Green flag's back out again. Kinston is sending on through. Down from the inside there, having all sorts of wolves running around Warrens there with right out and Schreiber right in front of him. Michael Pratt making a good jump there in between as well. As each driver right now just tries to pull up the limits and try to pull up the guns, looking to fire everything they got and take it on to the gun. Looking out ahead there, Matthew Hoff right now currently trying to get there to Keniston. Keniston still looking for his first win of his career here in this and on the season stakes here. Has not been able to get it done finally and put himself into victory lane. He's looking to try and change that today with this race. Some other drivers right now just trying to keep their names on the poppy block and keep themselves in place and field of track position and racing fanatics. One of which just happens to be that number 90 of Dennis Forens. As Dennis bringing out a brand new paint scheme here. Kool-Aid Man there on the circuit here. Look there, a new unique style there to say the least. Starting to kind of dip a little bit back behind his toes here. Keniston currently still bringing the field down just a little bit. Trying not to pick up strategy apart too much, trying to be very focused and depending on every little move you can make. It's so difficult to do though, especially when you got drivers just trying to lunge at you, trying to face you off in such a unique and tough manner here. Back right here in the field here. It looks like maybe a little bit of movement route from Pratt on there with Robert Warrens. Warrens and them currently just trying to keep the pace up, trying to keep themselves out of trouble for the most part. I like the strategy. I like the speed early on too, because again, you gotta really see and just know, just kind of know in the back of your mind where you gotta kind of nail down to, where you gotta kind of run off from. Just hope you're not trying to be too critical or too on the edge of each of these turns. Focus and determination can take you a long way here in these kind of races, and they know it too. Oh, except for that right there, Robert Warrens getting a nice little tap in the back there from Michael Pratt. Pratt taking a little bit of a hit there. Both drivers, unfortunately, getting into that mess yet again. Robert Warrens right now can't be too happy. He just feels like he's getting abused up in that Kiss Demon number 95. Probably one in the back of his mind, like, when is this going to end already? I'm getting tired of this stuff. Not a whole lot you can do in this kind of battles here. You just got to stay focused on where you're going. Hope for the best for it, because that's really what's going to take in these kind of races. The more this tire wear kind of wears down too, guys, the more harm and trouble it does cause on the other edge of the foot of the seam here, and the other edge of the driving styles. Could be a good thing, could be a bad thing, depending on how you look at it right now. It's currently Mike Rideout going to the inside here, trying to make the pass on number 14. Driver trying to deal with him there as Pratt tries to get back in between here. Rideout, beautiful corner off there. Nice move there, taking down the reigning champion. You got to have confidence down there, and you got to really make known what you're doing. That's exactly what he did there. He took a very good pacing of it, took a nice little run from there. Didn't worry too much about the rest, just kind of did what he needed to do. Benson off right now, still hard charging for that race lead though. Each driver trying to make a claim to the fame. They want nothing more than to be able to say they have taken the win here in USA. Many drivers try to get done here. Of course, this track very interesting in its history. It used to be actually a very big testing and tuning track for NASCAR Cup Series drivers as well as for NASCAR in general. Until unfortunately the track went defunded and went down to closure. The track has not been used or anything like that. As a matter of fact, I believe it has been torn down, and if not already being renovated out to be torn down. So unfortunately, another sad piece of history, but safe, thankfully, with iRacing here. One thing I always said about iRacing is that in the virtual world in general is that replicas of our world and replicas in general, what we used to have is still saved somehow, some way, in many ways. The feel, the look, the realism, it's all still there. Much of it saved with the help of good people as well as good drivers out there that just want to preserve history. Right now, currently leaning back in third here, trying to make a move off the top and trying to go to the outside. And just not giving him any room here to fight out from. And it looks like he's even having some lag issues here, unfortunately. Whoa! That is a big issue there. The old Glitchcraft Gremlin's trying to take Kenston away. He does come back at least, so he's okay to continue on. Still charging hard right on down to the backside here. Looks like a little bit of movement coming along the lanes here as you see Michael Pratt trying to get a jump there on Mike Rideout, trying to deal with him, trying to get away from him if he can. It looks like his pit strategy is going to be what he's going to aim towards more for. Robert Warren now coming back from the dead, if you will. Looking now to get Pratt down to the toughest part about being a driver right now is just having to kind of overshoot and overrun the game. Trying to not let those controls mishandle or misjudge. Focus on your attempts. Trying to nail down every run you can, knowing that it could be your last. There as he continues to stay right there left with the number 5 there. And then you need to be very careful because Robert Warren's getting very crafty, very tough little driver when he gets the nail down. 70 laps in this one too. Gotta believe his focus is all about trying to just get that little extra kick, that little extra grip. Beat out the rest here. A little stutter there coming right on the 5 back north there. Looks like he got a little bit too close for his own good. Probably wouldn't want to try to take out anything in that round or that race run there. Probably knew better in that case. Now trying to pit down the inside again. Still will not go down without a fight. Caving in around up to the front here again. Pit stops and strategies now being put to fair use and being put on trial. As neither driver has been able to kind of figure out where they want to go, what they want to kind of nail down to. If anything, probably just trying to look at the overall tempo and the pacing. Know that fuel and tires make the biggest difference here and could make the difference between success or failure. Heston, knowing well aware of that, just keeping that speed right up to power. And again, on these short runs too, that really kind of phases more towards the leader, because the thing is, it's going to give them more opportunity to kind of stay away from the field and kind of stay more online and untouched, because they really don't have anything else to worry about or anything else to kind of deal with. Dennis right now coming up close there on his brother Robert, as well as the throttle, Chantal Bottle. Trying to eagerly get a little bit closer there as Pratt and Hoffer going to pit road. Warren's also heading to pit road there. A very interesting dilemma there, just throwing right at him. Now heading for pit road there, you can see how quick those pit stops are going to take. Kenston looking to try to just lay out just a little longer. Until that pit stop right there as well. Keep our eye on him real quick as he gets it right into pit road at possibly the right time or maybe the wrong time. All depends on how this strategy goes for him. Your eye on the track there, Kenston in pit road now, just trying to get in and out quickly. And success there. But is it enough to hold back that field behind him? Like a good pit stop there, so now it's going to be all on him to deal with that run there coming up from the field. Very impressive so far. We've only had one caution day so far. Everyone's just been keeping it real cool and honest with each other. That's the thing about the late pit stall Monday Night Series. Again, these drivers, they come out here, they'll fight with everything they got, but they will not try to run anyone down in and around. They'll just race well, but they will race aggressively. And the difference is they don't go full on, send it and pushing someone out of the way or trying to wreck each other. You know, and racing accidents can happen just as easy as you can get into them. That certainly is the case here. Go straight for the wall there as Robert Warren right now tries to get out of that spot there, trying to get a head back in pace. Pass back on the line, just know where to go for and where to run to. Remember, coming up as well here, just a little bit, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to see some super late model action here as they are down in Auto Club Speedway here, GOAT Racing League. A little bit of a delay here. We'll be right here live on Pizza Racing TV. It is going to be one heck of a show we're about to put on for you, because we know what these drivers can do and we know what they'll bring to the table. But what will they do when all is said and done? And they're out there going head to head on some of the toughest racing terrains they can imagine. Dictate the pace up a little bit right now after Hopper currently just trying to stay out of trouble there a little bit. Currently he's having a little bit of a trouble keeping the throttle shift up bottle, as well as Robert Warren's back behind him there. Denison seemingly no troubles there as he continues to field in with ease of grace and ease of ease. But will it be enough today to be able to finally get that win he's looking for? Building around now, looks like Robert Warren's big jump on the inside there as 95 looks to go full on speeding in for that third spot. Battle hard here and now might have a chance. Dip down the bottom, tiptoes around. Ease of grace, the 95 has taken the third spot away now. Looking to get up there to the second position. Gaston right now looking to just maybe hold on just a little bit longer with 17 laps to go. Everyone now looking carefully at the fuel and looking at the tire runs and seeing where they throw their strategy in the hat. Timing and execution is so critical here in these kind of races, and you just know in the back of your mind, one little mistake, it could mean the difference between success or failure here. Success for those that are able to capitalize on it, failure for those that fell into disrepair. That is the way of the racing lane. And right now, it's just starting to slowly but surely kind of cook up a little bit more towards where they don't want to be and where they don't want to end up going to. Robert Warren's now back to the inside. Big jump there onto Hoffer. Took a good long time to get to him, but he got around there. Now Warren's, I don't know how he's able to do it. I don't know how he's even doing it, but my Lord, he is getting every bit of what it's worth as a little sign of redemption here in his mind. Might have a chance there to actually take this one away. Going to have his hands full here right now. Dennis Warren still trying to get up there to Mike right out here. Juicer, Michael Pratt, Robert Smith, Joe Norman, all out of this one pretty much. They have troubles down there in pit stop as well as their race runs. Juicer, unfortunately, right now currently just dealing with the added pressure and the frustration he must be feeling from everything else that's kind of gone on in this event. He's doing a great job keeping his head up high and keeping himself on the track still. Full credit where credit's due to him for being able to do that. Many drivers sometimes just give up and give out in the sport, but he is, for what it's all considering, been a driver that will not give in just so that easily. So full credit to him, and hopefully he can do some great things down the road. Expecting a win out of him someday here on Pizza and Race TV if he can just nail down those racing lines and kind of figure stuff out, just like I see what the Kenneth Standard Warren's going at it right now. This is what they came to see. This is the show they wanted to bring to the table. big battle coming off. Warrens and Keniston head to head. 10 now, turning 9 to go. Who wants it more? Who will take advantage and who will take the full run of this one? Either way, there is nothing else to say other than just get ready for the battle ahead, folks, because you just cannot keep your eyes turned away from this. Orange right now currently looking to get a jump there on the inside. No dice there yet. Feeling the pressure, feeling the power. These guys right now currently stimulating and just throwing everything they've got into the cars, just trying to hope for one little break, one little opening. And indeed it comes out just like that. One opening is all it takes. Keniston saw the lane open up and he tried to hold it. And he's not going to be able to hold it now. Warrens and him almost connecting there right off of turn number 2, but we have a new leader in this one. Warrens with only 6 now left to go takes the race lead away. Just like that, we talk about how quick things can change on you, and he just completely made full use of that statement. Long-term run, long-term game plan, long-term focus. Five laps now turned to only 4 to go. Let's go on around. Absolutely insane situations kicking up. Keniston once again, the throttle just getting out of control for him, and he couldn't quite keep his pace up to consistency levels. Costing him any chance really at this point to hold on for that race win or to fight for the win. And that's got to be infuriating in his mind, just knowing he was so close to it. Look at Bottle now, deep the inside, trying to get around Hoffert. Ball trying to make a little bit of a run there as he gets a little clip there in the back. Bottle and Hoffert taking contact there right off of turn number 3 into turn number 4. And just like that, all of a sudden now it has completely flipped the script here, and the drivers are just putting everything they got to full use, full power. Coming down now, 2 to go. We'll go one more time by. 1 lap left in this one. White flag in the air. White flag high in the air now. This one will settle it up. One more run to go. And for turn number 3 to turn number 4, he's going to settle it again. Race fans, Robert Warrens takes the victory here in USA International. What a solid effort by Robert Warrens. Taking it to victory lane here now for another go. And here are your results. Out of the 11, it's Warrens on top. Robert, that is Keniston, second, third to Pottle, fourth to Hoffert, fifth to Rideout, Dennis Warren, sixth, seventh to Schuessler, eighth to Shriver, ninth to Pratt. Smith, top 10 for his troubles. That about wraps it up for your coverage here on the Pit Stop Monday Night Series. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, Goat Racing League hits the stage. We'll see you then.